Hey guys, how's it going? So a bunch of new drama has surfaced off this garbage, and I'm gonna go ahead and just cover it because why not? Now, I've been mainly taking Ethan Klein's side, okay, on this whole thing. Right now, I'm gonna have to go against Ethan if this is indeed Ethan's fault. So, he did a video. I didn't get to see the video yet at all because I actually just got done with a live stream. So, I hadn't seen Keem's video, but apparently it was a pretty good clapback against Ethan. Now, when it came down to it, the last video that I saw was all about Keemstar attacking that old man again. And since it's within the first minute of the video, I'm not going to say exactly what it was, but, you know, they was calling him a person that likes children. So, it was garbage. It was obvious garbage. The guy doesn't like... the RuneScape guy, I forget his name, does not like... Well, his name's Tony, but I forget his YouTube channel or Twitch channel, whichever. He's obviously not a dude who does that, but he tried to frame him, and that's pretty disgusting that you would try to frame an old man into being something because you were wrong about him. That, to me, is unforgivable. I don't care how much you like Keemstar, there's no way you can defend him for trying to frame a guy. Now, when it comes down to it, apparently Keem had a video that was in line with YouTube terms of service. The reason why I believe that is because Jeremy covered it on the quartering. I generally trust that guy because he's pretty credible. He doesn't get a whole lot wrong, and when he does get things wrong, he usually makes a video about it. But it's not very often that he's wrong. I trust the guy. His reporting's pretty spot on. So if he says it was with terms of service, then I believe it was in line with YouTube terms of service. Now, the video... here, I'll pull it up. Not the video itself, but... is this it? Just now? Oh, weird. Where was it? I'll just type in the quartering. So, he shows this. I could have just... Well, I can't pull it up, actually. So, this video has been removed for violating YouTube's policy on harassment and bullying. I don't know that it was necessarily H3H3 or Ethan Klein that made the claim on it. But if it was Ethan, that's ridiculous. That's totally ridiculous. If it doesn't have anything bullying you, shouldn't have flagged it. This, these two going at it, it's completely stupid. They're ruining each other's careers. They're going to get rid of every single one of their sponsors. Why are you all doing this? I don't understand it. At this point in time, this is getting a little ridiculous. Now, for the most part, I blame Keem. Because Keemstar has done a lot of really crappy things. Attacking the old man? I'm never going to get over that. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Why would you try to do that? That's just disgusting. And I get it. It wasn't him that was messaging him, right? But it was an associate of his. And I can't get behind that. And they did it all because Keem was wrong. All because he was wrong about the old man. About Tony. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. He doesn't want to be wrong so bad that he would try to frame him. That's just... It really is disturbing for anybody to do that, but that's beside the point, right? Ethan, you've stooped down to his level. You've stooped down to his level, flagging a video like that. Come on, that's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy to me that you would do something like that. Went right down to Keem's level and just did it. I lost respect for Ethan in that. Entirely. He needs to come out with an apology video to make things right. And he needs to take down the flag if he was the one who did it. Now, keep in mind, this could have been a fan of Ethan's that did it too. If that's the case, Ethan needs to come out with a video and say, hey, whoever flagged it needs to take that flag away from it. Retract your claim. That's not right. As long as Ethan can distance himself from it in some way, shape, or form and say that it was wrong or bad, I'll be happy with that. But to me, it's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. Now, I don't know. Keemstar helping Ethan Hare does dirty laundry. Oh, man. And then they're doing hashtag good guy Keem. I don't understand it. I can't think of anything that, the internet has spoken. Trending 5,000. This guy really knows how to jerk himself off. It's just, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating, honestly. But I don't understand it. This drama, I've watched some of his drama alert stuff, and it is just, it's internet blood sports. I had a little bit of fun with it whenever Andy was doing it with Tonka, and it got old quick. It got really old. And Keem is just, he gets so much wrong so often, and it's really frustrating to watch. He sits there and claims to portray the, he sits there and claims that he's the news, and then just ends up screwing people over. I don't like that. So I have a bias towards Ethan. I fully say it. I do have a bias, okay? So when I side with Ethan, it may not be in the fairest of ways. Okay, so do try to understand that. But I do think Keem is very, very scummy. Now, the things that Ethan has done that I have complaints about is mainly the FUPA account. I think he needs to keep that going. You know what I mean? That's something that shouldn't have just died off. I get that he's tired of it, but man, he should help out. He promised it, and then he stopped. To me, it's just, it kind of sucks that it happened that way. Other than that, I don't really have very many problems with Ethan, other than, attacking sponsors. Guess you really shouldn't do that. I don't know. I'm in a weird place on that. It really depends on the content. If somebody's sponsoring you, trying to frame an old man, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's essentially a crime. It's defamation. I don't think a sponsor should be associated with somebody who does that. That's just my opinion. If you're breaking the law, do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I'm kind of like on the fence on all that. I don't have the best opinions when it comes to sponsors. And the main reason why is I don't have sponsors. So it's hard to give a true opinion on something that you're not really associated with and that you don't have experience with. So my opinions are kind of diluted when it comes down to it. But one thing I can say for sure is they need to cut this crap out now. It's getting to a point where it's going to just demolish YouTube. Small creators like us get affected the most off of crap like this. It's just unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that these guys who are so big and powerful and famous, to a degree, are going to ruin it. Now, what I've said in my last video too, though, is when it comes down to the both of them, this whole entire feud is about 10% of the problem on YouTube. Two people being dicks that make it unfair for the rest of YouTubers, I guess you could say, or ruin it for the rest. But YouTube is 90% at fault for all of this. They shouldn't have implemented such stupid policy. They have so much that they need to work on. A lot of this is just YouTube's fault, because YouTubers should be allowed to go after each other to a degree like that. But YouTube, I don't know, ruins it for everybody else. They put in permanent things that apply to everybody. Instead of just punishing channels for doing wrong. Like a channel, when a channel does something wrong, it kind of punishes all of YouTube as a whole, which is really, really, really frustrating. So one YouTuber does something wrong and all YouTubers get punished for it. And I've always hated that model that YouTube has done. And that's really what gets me on this. So we're all going to get punished. Our style of YouTube is going to be punished hardcore. Podcasting, talk radio style, commentary, all that good stuff just gets punished. And then for some reason, the horror content gets punished with it too, because why not? You know, the best part of YouTube. The best part of YouTube gets punished for it as well. And they're not even really associated with this nearly as much, and yet they get looped into it too somehow, which always frustrates me. But anyway, it's kind of my take on it. I wish I would have seen the video. I would have had a lot more to say. But I don't know. Let's kind of go through some of these, I guess, just first. I gotta love that. It's always fun. I didn't know YouTube is China now. Yeah, pretty much. Called it. You're about to get Alex Jones for uploading hate speech. Posted again, Gokanaru, that's his name, not Gokanaru. Gokanaru deserves the recognition. That vid is an effing body bag of H3. You know, I would like to see it, because there's probably some dirt in there that would maybe tip me back to the center of neutrality on that. It very well could be. H3H3 Productions is an absolute joke. Surely this points further towards him having Gokanaru original video removed. Still unable to take criticism. Going crying to Susan once again. Ethan, you do need to learn to take criticism a little bit better. That's one thing I can absolutely say. What else happened in here? Not sure if it was Ethan, but I'm out of loop as to what happened between Ethan and Gokanaru. Yeah. Misspelled that. Good job, me. Yeah. Let's see. Bro, are you trolling? I literally can't tell. It was a full re-upload of Gokanaru's Death of H3H3 Productions that was taken down for violating terms of service, in which Gokanaru actually agreed with when it happened. This is actually the most absurd thing I've seen lately. Now, one problem is apparently this guy didn't see Jeremy's video covering it, or Keem tweeting it out. Keem edited it, all the parts that were out of line with YouTube TOS. So the version that was uploaded was what edited to fit with YouTube's policies and can be found on other channels. I see things. Okay. Well, never mind. Ethan can't take criticism. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just out of the loop because this 2 hours, not enough time for everyone to know that video existed. And I'm not subscribed to Keemstar, so I didn't know it existed at all. I should have been checking a little more. But anyway, that's kind of my take on it. This turned into a shit show real quick, and it's garbage. It just needs to stop. Seriously. Like I said, I still have more bias against Keemstar for the crap he's pulled. That Gokanaru video may have changed it. I'm going to have to try and find it now. Hopefully, you can still find the original video from Gokanaru pretty easily. Okay, well, that's it. I'm going to go watch that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.